Good morning, Tube friends. So we've had a little bit of time to stew and think about this Houthi rebel attack on the Saudi oil refinery, right? And where the weapons came from, they could have come from anywhere. That, these things are all over the place. What's surprising is that happened, though. That is kind of a masterpiece. It's about goddamn time the industrial wealth that feeds this shit is gone after. So I was rather interested in this new tactic to see if it goes anywhere. See if any other rebel groups figure out how to do this. That did put a hurt on Saudi Arabia, and the world oil supply acted like assholes when it wasn't that big a deal. But hey, that's how you make money. A little bit of churn, a lot of money. Move that stock market. Uh, so, one nation struck another nation's industrial complex. That's the news. Now, whether it was a nation or a tribe or whatever, there's no telling. The money trail through the Middle East is it's either Saudi, it's somebody's oil money, paying for stupid tribal wars. Anyway, so what Saudi Arabia has that wasn't attacked is a nuclear reactor complex. Still being built. Don't know if it's fueled. Too many secrets out there you don't need to know. But if that nuclear reactor complex with 12 SMRs was struck, what do you think would happen? The people putting this technology in the middle of the Middle East know well what they're doing. The people that fund it and want the fuel out of that Iran nuclear complex, that billion-dollar building, ready to pump fuel out for someone's nuclear arsenals, and commercial nuclear is an arsenal. It's a threat. It's a risk. But we aren't talking too much about how many nuclear reactors may be built across the world. There's articles about how overly expensive these things are for any number of reasons. It's ridiculous how much just the reactors themselves cost to build, the little ones or the big ones. The sales groups are giving us artificial intelligence noise as if some brilliant, well, guess what? Those Boeing 737s that crashed, that was artificial intelligence that took them into the ground. That was the first thing I noticed, and I bet on was sloppy, poor software management. And it comes out there buying $7 IT from the Middle East. I've done $7 IT. That's another goddamn story. Anyway, Nuclear Tuesday news. The the poison in our conversations, the absolute pollution in our conversations about women's reproductive rights. Really? Really? You and me have a right to get between a woman and her doctor? When did that come in? Where's that in the Constitution? Guess you have to have guns to make shit like that real, right? Not a healthy world. Grandkid's not old enough to know about this yet. Shame he's gonna have to. He's gonna blame me, and he should. And you. And the rest of you, all the kids. Look at the kids out protesting. Greta Thunberg. Kids get it. Kids understand. Children, little ones. And yet we have about 20% of America that seems not to get it. And this is a very powerful 20%. It's a moral majority hiding in the background, being immoral. Good hoodie day, folks. Thanks for listening.